back to our channel. It's me, Kelly again. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. The latest developments have me convinced that Sidwell now possesses accurate information pointing directly at Lucas as the one responsible for Marco's death. This is a significant shift from what we have known so far, and it proves the writers are introducing fresh changes to keep the story moving in unexpected directions. For decades, we have watched Lucas as the kind-hearted doctor who always tries to do the right thing. To see him suddenly thrust into such danger because of his indirect involvement with Marco's fate adds layers of complexity that I truly appreciate. It reminds me of the classic General Hospital storytelling, where no one is ever completely innocent or completely safe, no matter how good their intentions might be. In the latest promo, we see Sidwell confronting Lucas outside, gun pointed straight at him. Sidwell's voice fills with rage as he declares that Lucas made Marco die. The sound of the safety being clicked off echoes, and poor Lucas raises both hands in pure terror, his face pale with fear. That single moment captured everything I love and sometimes worry about in this show. It builds such raw suspense that I found myself holding my breath even though I was only watching a short preview. Sidwell is clearly planning to kill Lucas, and the way the scene is framed suggests he is ready to pull the trigger without hesitation. This kind of direct threat to a beloved character like Lucas creates an emotional investment that keeps loyal viewers like me coming back. What fascinates me most is how this confrontation highlights new story adjustments that feel both surprising and logical within the world of Port Charles. Sidwell has always been a formidable presence, but now his personal vendetta seems more focused and dangerous than ever. I have my own theory here, and I believe many longtime fans might share it. Perhaps the information Sidwell received was twisted just enough to make Lucas appear as the main culprit. This would explain why he is targeting the doctor so aggressively instead of going straight to the actual perpetrator. These small but meaningful changes in motivation keep the plot fresh while still honoring the history we have followed for years. Of course, the biggest question on my mind, and probably on yours too, is whether Sidwell will actually fire that gun. Will Lucas survive this encounter, or are we heading toward another heartbreaking loss? I am optimistic that help will arrive in time. From what I understand of the upcoming episodes, Laura appears at exactly the right moment to stop Sidwell from completing his deadly plan. Her intervention feels like a classic General Hospital save, the kind where longtime characters step in to protect the next generation. Laura has always been a voice of reason and strength in Port Charles, and seeing her step into this volatile situation would create such a powerful moment. It also opens up new possibilities for alliances and conflicts that could stretch across many weeks of exciting drama. This near-death experience is clearly affecting Lucas deeply. The panic we see on his face is genuine and raw. I have watched Van Hansis bring so much heart to the role, and this storyline seems to be pushing him into even stronger territory. Lucas is not just scared in that moment, he is becoming more determined than ever to fight back. The shock of facing his own mortality at Sidwell's hands appears to be expanding his resolve to take down Sidwell once and for all. I find this character development really satisfying. Lucas has always been a healer, but circumstances are forcing him to confront darkness in a way he never has before. It makes me wonder how far a good man can be pushed before he changes, and whether that change will ultimately make him stronger or lead him down a dangerous path. One thing I particularly enjoy about this arc is how it connects so many different threads we have been following. The involvement of Britt's medication, the pressure from Sidwell and Cullum, Marco's brave but fatal attempt to help, and now this direct threat to Lucas all weave together beautifully. It reminds me of the best periods in General Hospital history when personal stories intertwined with larger mysteries and power struggles. As someone who has seen the show through many eras, I appreciate when the writers take time to build these connections rather than rushing through isolated events. I have to admit, there are moments when I worry about the direction. Some fans might feel that putting Lucas in such immediate peril is too risky for a core character. Yet I believe these bold choices are exactly what the show needs to stay vibrant. General Hospital has survived for decades because it is not afraid to shake things up. The panic Lucas experiences in that confrontation scene is not just for dramatic effect. It feels like the beginning of a deeper transformation that will make his future stories even more compelling. Looking ahead, I am filled with anticipation for what comes next. Will Laura's timely arrival create a new alliance between her and Lucas against Sidwell? How will Sidwell react when his revenge is interrupted? And most importantly, how will Lucas channel his newfound determination to protect himself and those he loves? These questions keep me excited for the episodes ahead, and I know many other longtime viewers feel the same way. The beauty of a show like this is that every threat carries the possibility of growth, redemption, and surprising new relationships. I have always believed that General Hospital shines brightest when it balances high-stakes drama with genuine emotion. This current storyline delivers both in abundance. Sidwell's rage, Lucas's fear, and the promise of Laura's intervention create a perfect storm of suspense that has me counting down the days until the next episodes air. As someone who has loved these characters for so many years, I feel grateful that the show continues to find ways to make their lives matter so deeply to us. There is real heat building in Port Charles right now, and I cannot wait to see how it all unfolds. Lucas has faced many challenges in his life, but this confrontation with Sidwell might be the one that defines his character moving forward. Whether he survives through quick thinking, help from friends, or sheer determination, I am confident the story will reward our patience with even more gripping drama in the weeks to come. For now, I will keep watching with the same passion I have had since I first discovered this wonderful show, trusting that the writers have more exciting surprises in store for all of us who have stayed loyal through every twist and turn. In the heat of that terrifying confrontation, with Sidwell pointing the gun and the safety clicked off, Lucas's panic is real and raw. His face pale with fear, hands raised in surrender, he finally speaks the truth. By revealing Cullum as the true murderer, Lucas hopes to save his own life and redirect Sidwell's rage. I have always admired Lucas for his honesty and heart, even in the most impossible situations. This confession shows his courage under pressure. It also proves how the story is evolving with fresh adjustments that keep longtime fans like me on the edge of our seat. These changes feel natural within the world of Port Charles, while still delivering the kind of explosive drama we have come to love. What fascinates me most is how this confession immediately shifts Sidwell's focus. Instead of pulling the trigger on Lucas, Sidwell now sees a bigger opportunity. He begins using Laura and Sonny to help him destroy Cullum. Laura has always been a pillar of strength and justice in town, while Sonny brings that unmistakable intensity and street-smart power we have watched for decades. The idea of these three forming an uneasy alliance against Cullum creates such thrilling possibilities. I can already imagine the tense conversations and high-stakes planning sessions ahead. Sidwell is clever and dangerous, and he knows exactly how to manipulate powerful people like Laura and Sonny for his own revenge. This new direction makes the storyline feel bigger and more interconnected than before. Of course, Lucas's actions in this moment of panic are creating ripples of danger that spread far beyond that single confrontation. His desperate revelation, while saving him in the immediate sense, stirs up a new level of chaos in Port Charles. The panic he experiences seems to trigger explosive new adjustments in the plot that keep unfolding week after week. I believe this is leading to fresh obsessions for several characters, particularly Sidwell, whose thirst for vengeance now burns even hotter. Lucas himself appears more determined than ever to fight back and protect those he loves. Watching a good man like Lucas push to his limits always makes for compelling television, and I am eager to see how this changes him in the coming episodes. Will Laura and Sonny realize they are being used by Sidwell, or will they willingly join his mission against Cullum for their own reasons? How will Cullum react when he learns that his secret is out and powerful enemies are closing in? These questions keep me excited every single day. The beauty of General Hospital is how one confession can set off a chain reaction that touches so many lives. Lucas's terror in that moment with Sidwell has become the spark for something much larger, and I cannot wait to see the new obsessions and alliances that emerge from it. As someone who has followed these characters through countless storms, I appreciate how the show balances high drama with emotional depth. Lucas's confession humanizes him even more, showing his vulnerability while highlighting his inner strength. Sidwell using Laura and Sonny adds layers of moral complexity that make me think about loyalty, justice, and revenge in new ways. The danger and panic Lucas has unleashed feel like the beginning of an intense new chapter, one filled with suspense, surprising partnerships, and perhaps even redemption for some.